Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Siobhan or Trill, whichever one you want to call me. And today I'm back with another Meal Prep Monday video. As I told you, I'm going to start doing consistently. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you what I eat for breakfast as well as what I meal prep for the week. In the past, I meal prep like 5 days, so five meals to last me throughout the week. But I realized I get tired of the food really fast, and I noticed by Thursday I was not eating my meal prep anymore. So now I only do a 3-day meal prep just because I know, I'm just thinking realistically, by day 3, after day 3, I'm not trying to eat that same meal. So this is going to be a 3-day recipe. If you want to do 5 days, you can still go for the 5 days. But I'm just letting you know I'm doing a 3-day. It's just whatever your preference is. So if you want to do 5 days, just make it up for a 5-day. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight in the video. Okay, so the first thing I do for breakfast is make myself a cup of tea, and I love using any type of Yogi tea. For today, I'm using the peach detox tea, and I love the tea because they have like little quotes on them that just motivate me, and I couldn't get into focus, but if you get the tea or if you already get the tea, you'll understand. So this tea has a lot of cleansing herbs such as dandelion, ginger, cinnamon, and stuff like that, so it makes me feel really refreshed in the morning. For breakfast, we're going to be making the avocado toast, and today I'm going to be using the everything bread. So it has like the everything bagel seasoning on top of the bread. It's really good. I get this bread from Kroger. So I'm just going to toast one slice of bread, and I'm going to get started on the egg. So I'm just going to fry the egg a little bit, and I like to add spinach whenever I fry the egg because it's just a good combination to me. So I will add spinach to the pan, then I'll crackle the egg over it, and just let that simmer for a little bit until it gets nice and cooked. I don't want it too runny in the middle, so I'm going to let it cook on one side, then I'm going to flip it to the other side. Next, I'm going to get my toasted bread, and I'm going to add half an avocado to it. So I'm going to just cut it up into little squares just so it can be easier to smash into the bread. And I'm just going to spread it across the bread. Next, I'm going to add some everything but the bagel seasoning that I got from Trader Joe's. This is actually my first time using this, but y'all, let me tell y'all, I really do like this seasoning. I thought it was all hype, but no, it's pretty good. It's good. It's good for breakfast. I don't know about like seasoning your food with it, but it's good. But anyway, so I have some pico. I'm just going to add a little of that. Then my egg is finally done, so I'm just going to add that to the top. And I'm going to top it off with some balsamic vinegar. If I had a vinaigrette, I would have used that, but I only have vinegar. And y'all see I pour way too much. Do not pour that much. And I'm just going to add a little season to the top. And that's how it is looking, y'all. It looks so good and filling. And for our meal prep for this week, we're going to be making some fish tacos, and these are so delicious. So the fish of my choice is cod, and I wouldn't really recommend cod because it's kind of like soft. I don't really like cod, but that's what I picked up. So I'm gonna start off by seasoning with some garlic powder. Next, I'm gonna add some cayenne pepper. I'm gonna add kind of a lot just because I like spicy food, but you don't have to add as much as me. Just add slight, or don't add any at all. Just really whatever you want to do. And the next season I'm going to be adding is chili powder, and it's just going to add a little more flavor, whatever. And the next season I'm going to be using is paprika, just to add a little more color. I like using red seasonings because it just really gives it that color, and it just looks really good. And I also have this Mrs. Dash salt-free Fiesta lime seasoning, and I just felt like this would be really perfect for tacos. I made this before with this seasoning, and it turned out really bomb. I didn't use cod, I used tilapia. It don't come from me. Yes, I use tilapia, but it's whatever. You can use whatever fish you like. So then we're just going to pat the seasoning in there, and we're just going to flip it to the other side and do it the same way we did the other side. Now I'm just going to add a half of lime juice onto the fish just so it can add a little flavor. It'll soak in that seasoning and it'll give it more of that taco taste. So I don't know if I added it to the front side, but I'm going to add it to both sides. And once I get that all seasoned and marinated and everything, I'm just going to add it to my air fryer. If y'all have noticed, a lot of my recent videos have been air fryer recipes because I just recently got an air fryer the last couple of months and I am in love. It's just way easier. It's like an easy bake oven for adults. So now I'm just going to spray my fish with some coconut oil spray. I would have used olive oil, but the only spray I had was coconut oil. So I'm just going to set my air fryer to 400 degrees for 17 minutes and just let that cook. So while that's cooking, we're just going to start cutting up our vegetables. So right now I just have some red cabbage. I'm just going to chop it up real fine. And that's going to be a part of our topping for the tacos. Okay, so these are tacos, and you know the tortilla can get really soggy, so I'm just going to use this bowl and I'm going to put all my ingredients in there. So I have the cabbage, I'm going to have my sauce in the other one, and I'm going to have my fish in the bigger portion. So for my sauce, we're going to be using Greek yogurt, and this is just a healthy version of a sauce. So the base is going to be Greek yogurt. I'm just taking 2 tablespoons of that. And I'm going to add a dash of sriracha. Well, this is a dash for me, but like I said, y'all, I like spicy food. If you don't like spicy food, do not add that much sriracha. And I'm basically going to add all the same seasoning that I added to the fish. So that was cayenne. I'm adding onion powder. I didn't use onion powder for the fish, but I'm going to use it for this sauce. So onion powder, garlic powder, Mrs. Dash, and a squirt of lime juice. Then we're going to mix that in really well until it's a nice rich color. Well, it's not that rich of a color, but you know, until it looks like a little sauce. We're going to taste it to make sure it tastes right. And this is how our fish is looking. That looks so bomb, y'all. Like, see, y'all need to get an air fryer. And that's what I meant by cod is too soft. Like, it's breaking. I can't even pick it up correctly. It's just falling apart. But it makes for good tacos, so you can use cod as well, and it's really light. So now we all have it all meal prepped. So as the days go on, you can warm up your tortillas before you eat it, but I wouldn't make tacos in advance and just do it this way. This is the best way to do tacos. So I'm using all these ingredients plus the pico that I used earlier. So let's start assembling our tacos because I'm about to eat some right now, actually. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just add some fish to it. And I know a lot of people like to put the sauce on top of everything, but I like the sauce to touch like the bottom of my tortilla. Plus, I like it to touch the fish just because the flavors just connect better that way to me, in my opinion, of course. But yeah, now I'm just going to top it with the red cabbage. And I'm going to add some pico. And then I'm going to add a little more lime juice on top. And that's going to be the finished result. And as you can see, this looks so delicious. You won't regret it. You have to make this recipe. It is so good. And it's really light. And you don't feel horrible afterwards. Okay, y'all. And that is the end of this meal prep video. I'm so sorry I didn't record an outro. But my camera tripping. So I can't record the outro. But all these meals are really good, and I hope that you try all of them. So if you do, remember, send me a picture on Instagram. My Instagram name will be below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.